Hello, welcome, very welcome. This is a Wednesday reading for how it is. This is going to be for July 3rd of 2024. This reading will be very interesting of how it goes and how it seems to be and what have you. So there are things that you're trying to learn, trying to discover of how it is. This reading will provide whoever is watching this video. I understand how it seems to be, but this is what's going to happen, right? These things will happen if you get along, if you don't get along, vice versa, So there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to process of things how it seems to be. This is how it is, this is how you can reevaluate how it is, and this is how your dedication is. And there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to discover what things are around your life, your skill, your ability to understand that, right? And you can understand how it seems to be, right? So this is kind of be how it is. I know that this reading could be, predictable of how it seems to be, but this is how it goes, okay? So just remember how it seems to be, and this is how it is. So this reading is your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse of Aquarius, awakening. We're going to start with you, and so this is just how the reading goes, and this is just how it seems to be, because this is the way it seems to be, right? Because in that note, you have to think things truly, think things clearly, how it is, how your life goes, so on and so forth. So this is just the way it seems to be, right? Because in one way or another, it's like you had a good day. All of a sudden, you have a bad day, right? So anything can flip. It's the way of knowing what to do, and it seems to be very interesting of how it goes, because you have to put yourself into perspective. It's the way of knowing how it is, right? Because you have to think things thoroughly on how it seems to be, right? Because in other words, this is just how it goes, one way or another, how it is, right? So I can understand that, and this is how it seems to be. It's almost like a play-by-play situation, but in other words, you have to do the right thing, right? You have to be exclusive. You have to conclude yourself. There are things that you're trying to remember, but you have to, believe that you can do it. And I always say this in my videos. It's like seeing is believing, believing is seeing, and you have to provide those ways of knowing what to do. Because you just believe on how it is and understand how things are from the way of how it goes, because you have to enjoy of how it is and see it seems to be. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and this is how it kind of is, because a Celtic cross is the way of how reflection is and how it seems to be and whatnot. And then I'm going to be having this card, because I'll read you that card as well as the last one of the reading. So this is how it seems to be. I'm going to clarify, and this is what's going to happen. So I know that you won't see the cards yet, but eventually you will, because this is just how it seems to be. So I know how it is. I know how things are, and you have to look at them from a different way, a different angle, a different how you can do it, and you can understand how it is. So I hope that this reading helps you. Give it a like, give it a comment, and let's get started. Okay, Aquarius, this is for you. So you have the Nine of Wands is upright, so you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You have the Seven of Swords reverse. Interesting. You have the Eight of Wands just reverse, means you're not traveling anywhere. The Lovers is upright, but you have basically the Knight of Swords reversed. There's something about that. The Three of Cups reversed, you're not in a third party. You could be in a third party, you maybe not be in a third party, but there are things that you're trying to remember and trying to discover. It's the way of knowing what to do, it's the way of how things are and how it is, right? Because you have to see it. And you have to remember about what's, how this is going to be, how it's going to seems to be, and what have you. So you can see how this reading goes. But it's the way of, reflection, right? So what I mean is by reflection, you have to know on how it is, right? So you have to have reflection. Reflection on how you're feeling and how it is, right? Because this is how it seems to be. So I'm going to clarify. I love that word, clarify. I'm going to clarify the Three of Cups. So you have 10 of Pentacles reversed. You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Sun card is reversed. Yeah, because you're in darkness, right? And you don't know what to do. It's the way of, processing and, acknowledge that and, what have you. So, things can be, not working so well, because, you're in a negative feeling, right? You don't know what to do, right? And you have to think to yourself and say, well, what's happening, right? Because you're trying to figure out what's going on, right? So you're trying to understand of how things are, and you have to think things thoroughly. So I'm gonna tap in the Eight of Wands. I'm gonna clarify that. So the Ten of Cups reversed, followed by the 10 of Cups reversed, and you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, because there's no new beginnings. There's, you're not thinking about anything. You're not getting what you want. You're losing faith. You're losing everything that you wanted because about this Sun card that's reversed means that you're in darkness. You have to think things thoroughly, right? Because in other words, you have to face your own fears. And when you face them, you have to face, you know what I mean, right? So you have to do what you can in order to do that. It's like having a love and hate relationship. It's the way of how it goes, because you have to see it and you have to know how it is. So I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords reversed, and then I'm going to clarify the Lover, so I'm going to put it over here. The Four of Swords reversed, yeah, because you're not resting. The Hierophant is reversed, and you have the Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, look at all these reverse cards, right? Because it tells me that you're in a negative state. Things are not looking out. Things are, coming into a way of how, like, having a bad habit. It's, you need to believe in yourself that you can do it. You have to reflect on how things are. You have to have that. It's based on how it is, based on how reality is, because you have to put yourself into perspective. Yes, things will be very, not particulate, but you have to put your things into perspective, right? I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what the cards are saying, because Aquarius, you need to put yourself out there. This is how it seems to be. So I'm going to clarify again with this Sun card. So I'm going to put one card here, one card in the middle. So let's see. The Sun that's reversed. See, didn't I talk about that earlier? Yeah, because you're in darkness, right? So you have the Sun here and Sun here, right? And you have the Judgment that's upright because you're being judged, right? Because you don't know what you're going to do, if you're telling the truth or not. You're going to whatever. So it's like, this is the way of guiding, right? This is the way of knowing what to do, because you have to put yourself out there, right? Put yourself into perspective, you know? Look at this, right? So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm going to clarify again. So I'm going to clarify all the cards. So first up, I'm going to look at here, look at the left side, then the middle, and then the right. So I'll do that. So let's say on the left side. So I'm going to clarify the two sun cards. Alright, so you have the Knight of Swords reversed, so you have no drama. Okay. Now you have the Eight of Swords reversed because you're not having anxiety. I can tell that. So let's say what's the middle of this? So the Four of Cups reversed because there's no distraction, right? Because you're not having a distraction. Okay, that seems fair, right? Because you're not. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles reversed. The Hierophant is upright. And the Nine of Wands is upright because, as I said, there's fear. Yes, there's guidance, there's fear. But when you have the Three of Pentacles reversed, because there's no excitement, right? Because you're not getting excited. But I'm going to see this card. What's the opposite of that one? So the Three of Cups reversed because there's no celebration. Okay, I understand that. What's the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands? The Ten of Pentacles separate because there's both. The Sun reversed is there's no positive. Yeah, see? So basically you have the Sun card here, Sun card here, and Sun card here. Yeah, see, there's no positive. And the Four of Wands is upright because there is celebration. So, when you have, other things that you're trying to do, like this, you have the Three of Cups reversed, you have the celebration card. You have the two celebrations because one's reversed but one's upright. So you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But, when things are going into displacement, it's the way of trying to reflect on how things are, right? You're not trying to get yourself mad or angry or, dislocated, whatever it is, disoriented, right? You have to put yourself out there. Put yourself into perspective, because when things go south or when things go sour or whatever, you have to put it into perspective, because this is just how it seems to be. This is just the way of how it is, how it remains, how it, grows up, You have to put yourself into perspective. That's all you can do. But you need to reflect on how your emotions are, how your feelings are, how it is. If you have fear, for example, you're in a negative spot, and you don't know what to do. If you think of the positive more, then you can get the fear out of your way, But you have to put yourself out there, put things into perspective, put how you can do it, vice versa. You have to do that. Yes, life goes on, but there are mysteries that you don't know, and you have to have your own decision making, whatever, right? And you have to believe on how it is. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you what the cards are saying. And you have to believe on this, because Aquarius, there are things that you're trying to remember. You have to put yourself out there. You have to remember that this is just a give and take situation. I'm giving you the information, you're receiving it. You have to remember that. you have to put yourself into perspective. That's all you can do. So I'm almost done with this clarifying. So this is how it seems to be, right? Because this is how it goes. But I'm going to clarify. So I'm going to clarify with those two cards. Let's see. The Ten of Wands reversed. And you have the Knight of Cups is upright because it could be romance, maybe it could be not. But I'm going to clarify it still because it's the way of knowing what to do, right? Because you have to put yourself into that way of how it goes, right? So I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles reversed because there's no comfort. What's the Nine of Cups? The Six of Cups reversed because there's no past. Interesting. Alright, so what's the Three of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles here? The Queen of Swords is upright because there's independence. I can tell. What's opposite about the comfort? Wheel of Fortune is upright because you have positive. Okay, so you're having good luck on your side. What's opposite about this past? The King of Swords is upright because there's knowledge. Yeah, see, this is the thing, Aquarius, is that you have good karma, means you have, positive information, like you know how it is. Secondly, you have independence, you're going to be independent. Knowledge, you're going to have knowledge. You have celebration, like, and wealth. So if you think about fear right now, it's a negative feeling. But if you need to have guidance or you need to do whatever you decide to do, you have to put that into perspective. Because on how it is, on how it remains, I'm going to clarify that fear card for you. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with this fear card for Aquarius. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords reversed because there's no revenge. Okay, that explains it. But the Strength card is bravery. Okay, so what's opposite about this revenge card? Ace of Cups is upright because there's satisfaction. Yeah, see? So, if you think that if you have, from good luck, independence, being independent because you're having good luck, having knowledge, you're going to have it. Satisfaction, you're going to have good satisfaction. You have bravery, celebration, and wealth, right? If you look at things from that angle, you have to do that, So I'm going to read this to you, this oracle card that I'm going to read you to it, and I hope that makes sense to you, Aquarius. It says choices. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So basically, you need to have choices because, it's the way of knowing what to do, and this is how it is. I'm just telling you what the reading is, but this is how it seems to be. So before I let you go, pay attention about how things are, how you can do it, how you can, understand it. And this is what it seems to be. And this is how it is. So you have to pay attention on how it is and understand how it is, right? So this is what it seems to be. I hope that this reading helps you and enjoy because, this is what it seems to be. Have a wonderful day to all and remember how it is. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Really, have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Really, bye.